Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
We see right here more adoption, more innovation, and what else? More people are joining into the Ripple ecosystem, right? The XRP ecosystem. Look at this, guys. From Status will issue euros on the XRP ledger. Ripple will provide StatusNet with the technical support necessary to integrate the largest euro-backed stablecoin with XRP ledger in 2022. Isn't that insane, guys? We see more partnerships taking place, right? From Bank XRP, euro stablecoin on the XRP ledger. Fast, cheap, scalable, eco-friendly. Again, guys, more people will join the ecosystem, right? More of these projects sees the utility behind it. Look at that. But this is some huge news we see today from Kenny. There we go. As I predicted, XRP will be the bridge currency for international banks, CBDCs, right? If you go here, look at this, guys. Ripple APAC Policy Director, ODL can be used as a neutral bridge between CBDCs. What have we been talking about all this time? Ripple stated it, right? A while back ago. And look at this, neutral bridge. Remember what we have been talking about, XRP as a neutral bridge, right? To bridge them all, to interconnect the whole world together. And we know like what the banks are doing, guys. They have already developed the central bank digital currencies. Now they're just waiting for the catalyst, right, for the event to deploy these currencies out into the markets. Now, if we go down here, Advani, APAC Policy Director at Ripple, talked about RippleNet's on-demand liquidity service, which is powered by digital asset XRP. This is how XRP will reach an insane price, guys. When all the utility simultaneously goes live, XRP's price goes ballistic, right? Now, when asked of how Ripple plans to adapt to the growing demand for crypto-based cross-border settlements, he replied, "A big problem that RippleNet solves is in today's banking system. There are considerable liquidity issues and a lot of capital is tied up in pre-funding. Ripple solves that problem by using a solution called on-demand liquidity, right? Our customers can leverage the digital assets XRP as a neutral bridge asset between two currencies, which eliminates the need for pre-funding in destination accounts and reduces their capital overheads and operational costs," right? Again, looking ahead, however, central banks will have to tackle the challenge of interoperability when it comes to cross-border payments, right? And this is where neutral bridge assets like XRP, which is an open source, public and decentralized digital asset, can continue to play a role, right? Again, XRP will be the role, guys, to bridge all of these CBDCs together. Wow, we have been talking about all of this, right? And look what's coming out. Now onto Gary news side of things right here from Johnny Deaton. Gensler's statement that he can't talk about specific tokens is total nonsense. There is no rule that disallows him from speaking about a specific project, asset, or token, right? If you go here, in fact, one of the stated goals of the SEC is to share information about companies so that investors can make informed decisions about their investment. If true, why did Hinman give his Ethereum speech? Again, Gary's being exposed left and right. It's actually hilarious, right? He's sweating, guys. Look at this, guys. They talked with Gary Gensler, right? And he was talking about how what qualifies as security based on laws written by Congress in the 1930s. How is today's technology supposed to fit inside a regulatory framework written nearly a century ago? US securities laws are due for a makeover. That's interesting. She states this. Why? Because the Ripple test. Does that come into the play? Interesting stuff, isn't it? Now, digital perspective to suit out. We have asked if before and know the White House is about to drop an executive order on crypto that is a matter of national security. Could the US government confiscate XRP escrow and force a retail buyback, right? Let's hear this because it's very interesting what they say right here.
If somebody was to realize that XRP could potentially, replace, or sort of displace the US as having, the global reserve currency of the world. I mean, what better way than to secure, 50 billion of that asset to ensure that the U.S. remains, the the sort of, bastion of sort of financial direction that the world takes, right? So I mean, again, a lot of things have to go into place, but I mean, it is nice. I always need something to hang my hat on, whether, and that's what judges look for too, right? I mean, you always look for some type of theory that you hang your hat on, and I guess that was the whole point behind what I put forth there, right? Is that, hey, it may not be happening, but it's definitely a possibility. And when you start looking at things that sort of have come into play, why would the SEC bring a lawsuit against Ripple, 7 or 8 years after the alleged incident, and then the commissioner that heads the commission quits the next day, and most of the commissioners are gone, and you've kind of got a bunch of people in an ill-timed lawsuit, asking for the wrong things. I mean, it makes you wonder if it's just a delay tactic to sort of, for something greater. So, again, it is all speculation, but certainly as a lawyer, I mean, we just try to make our best sense of things, and sometimes when things piece together nicely, I mean, they make a good argument to hang your hat on, right, Jeremy?
Absolutely. Well, what Seal just said is, I'm not one to rain on a good speculation parade, so I'm going to go with you guys here. So here's my take on it. So if the U.S. government wants the escrowed XRP, it will have it. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt in my mind. And I think most U.S. citizens that aren't involved in law in any great detail don't realize how exposed we are to our government. There's only two things that separates that XRP, if the government wants it, from Ripple and the government. One, there's your vote, because if people think that you're going to, they're going to lose their vote and get kicked out of office if they do something, they won't do it. And two, there's the U.S. Constitution.
Wow, so if the government wants the escrow, right, the US government, they will surely take it, guys. Again, I have been saying that probably the escrow will not be burned, but it will be handed over to a different institution, organization, right, like probably the IMF or some sorts, maybe multiple different handouts of the XRP. XRP is only one part of the new financial system. ISO 222 will be the new standard for financial payments from November 2022. Again, that's a key date, guys, because we know the event that's taking place then, right? I'm pretty sure ISO 222 will go live in Europe, and then next year in November 2023, it's US, I'm pretty sure. Not financial advice, but make sure you have a bag of all the main coins before the switch is over. Now, I don't really care about all these other coins, right? But remember what the banks love. Do they love gold or silver or copper? Number one is gold, right? And XRP is liquid gold, as we have seen stated before by David Schwartz. Now, pompous tweet out, MasterCard is reportedly looking to hire 500 people to accelerate their adoption of crypto and open banking. Right, what is this? MasterCard. Let's go down here, and let's not forget Sandy Young, ex-MasterCard exec, as managing director of Ripple's European operations. Again, Ripple has everyone, guys. Remember, all these people, right, from all these other companies join or are going to join Ripple, the company. Why? Because they know where the world is heading to, guys. It's absolutely insane. They got the inside scoop, right? The inside bird told them, or one can say. CoinClub is out. I get asked all the time, all day, every day, so I'm just going to drop this here. XDC is a hybrid smart contract platform, and XRP is a mega decentralized exchange with epic liquidity, right? DEX with epic liquidity. So again, we see the two differences, guys. A lot of people do say that XDC and XRP are both competing with each other. No, we see the difference that's taking place. I do have a good amount of XDC that I bought a while back ago. Oh, look at this. Said mega, right? Again, we know where XRP is headed to, guys. Now, Earth Angel tweet out, seriously, look at this, guys. If I sell, what happens to the price? It explodes. If I hodl, what happens to the price? It just does nothing. Sideways action, right? Price action. If I buy, it dumps minus 99%. That's absolutely hilarious, because doesn't it seem whenever you buy or sell or hold, one of these things do take place, right? One of these actions. That seems very coincidental, like, but maybe they just want retail out at the end of the day.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.